Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Reinders gets good distance on it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's headed upfield. Çalhanoğlu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The Frijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yildiz, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! We've got a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He gets big! In he goes again! Yes! AC Milan are all square.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Ribéry. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pirlo. Reinders. And that is a little undercooked. Ribéry.
There will be 3 minutes.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Back into the middle. Oh, what a ball, he's in here! He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the first 45 minutes are up. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Just a quick announcement. And an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Rafael Leão.
There's the start of the second
Coming on
half.
the field is number
It's not easy
11,
being down in situations like this. I
Substitution.
know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fofana. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Done delicately. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, easy
The
pickings
attendance
there.
for this match was
Calhanoglu.
80,113.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's a key interception. João Felix. Filippo Inzaghi. João Felix. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
De Ligt is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to retrieve it. And he's in on goal! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Filippo Inzaghi. João Felix.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Inzaghi. He's through here. He's had a hit! Dispatched clinically. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be...
And the shot! And what a finish that might have been.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Please be made
So to
aware
clarify,
that smoking
extra
is only
time
permitted
will
in
follow.
designated areas within these grounds.
substitution for Milan, number 8, Mario Pasalic. Coming on to replace him is
90
Number
minutes gone
79,
and nothing between them
Eleventh.
still.
Substitution in progress.
Milan displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Ribery. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Çalhanoğlu. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Abraham. João Felix. Nice bit of trickery. Abraham! And the finish! Fofana tries to clear. Retegi. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yildiz. Got a shot away! Oh, should have put that away.
Yildiz fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hernandez with the clearance. He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to
Yeah,
our
90
official
minutes
store
long
for
gone,
a memorable
15
welcome
of an
today's
extra
match
30
now
have
available.
also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Pirlo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets his pass away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to get rid.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal.
Yildiz! The whistle has gone. The end of 120 minutes football.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. And he does it with poise.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Pirlo steps up for his penalty. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Yildiz is second man up. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Çalhanoğlu will take their second. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Milan from one behind.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Ribery will take the third penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save. How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Abraham is fourth up. Big character, big moment, big save. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It's a mighty effort! And that has earned a... and he's let fly! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Martinez, Inzaghi! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Great chance! Goal, Milan!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And Martinez! It's loose now on the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He rises! Dispatched clinically! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
21 minutes is...
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience.
There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Çalhanoğlu, driving forward. Great challenge, time to perfection. And that's definitely not his best. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Ribery. Rafael Leao hits one! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Ribery. He might be in here. Great hit! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Costa Curta. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Abraham! And he's managed to get free. And there is the half-time whistle.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, he's found some space here. No, it's not getting there. Lobotka. Hernandez. Abraham. Big header. And it's there! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rafael Leao demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again. Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Mignon can pick that up.
The attendance for this match.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
That's a throw. And that's another throw. He's looking to set free a runner. He's in here! Çalhanoğlu, he's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And with that, the hat-trick is... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So we're up and running. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. Reinders deals with that comfortably. And he's gone looking for safety. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao! And he has kicked it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. That's a little off target. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schneider ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found a way through. No way through. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Martinez. Oh, it's come loose. Reinders.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Nesta getting this one clear. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Schneider.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Çalhanoğlu, Ribéry. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. To Walker. Reinders cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs...
And Martinez! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Lautaro Martinez.
And there is the half-time whistle. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have...
He gets big! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pavard. Interesting ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Davids does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. And he's managed to get rid.
the attendance for this match.
Schneider did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's lost his man here. Pavard, Davids, and it's Schneider. Rafael Leao. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Can he get onto this? Rafael Leao. Keeper sees it all the way. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through.
There will be
Hernandez.
added time.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got away. Rafael Leao. Pirlo. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Leao! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And the volley. No, he's missed it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
DiMarco will play through for the wide man. De Ligt with the clearance. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good.
Decent hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it.
Çalhanoğlu! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's good play. Genuine physical edge about this. There's the shot! No way through. Ribéry. DiMarco did well to stay calm there. Çalhanoğlu. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Crossed in once more. Maldini tries to clear. Corner number 3 coming up.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he put it away? Yes! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement.
And the half-time whistle goes. Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rafael Leao. Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word.
314.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kolo Muani certainly could have and should have made more of that. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Bergkamp. Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. He might be in here! Kolo Muani! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
After 75 minutes is number 12, Kolo Muani. Substitution for Inter, number 11, Bergkamp.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
22.
sides, in fact.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Number 17.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need...
Oh no, this does not look good.
Number 10.
Tries a shot! He's scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schneider. Brilliantly cut out.
4
He's
added
shifting
minutes
through
has
the
been
gears
indicated.
here. Chalhanoglu, 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, that was vital. Joao Felix. And time is up. Milan
And
can
a quick
celebrate
announcement today
now.
that
They have
memorabilia from
exactly
today's
what
match
they... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar with the short one. De Bruyne tries a shot! And that should get the job done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a promising position. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Haaland. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's in shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's gone forward. That's a little off target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ribery. Oh, good spread. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. Olise. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Rodri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Has been indicated.
That is good alertness. He can get that clear. And it's half-time here. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Busquets. Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that's a throw-in. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try from distance. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Ribery. Now it's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's only too happy to take that back. Might be danger here.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Marquinhos. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. And he's away. Vinicius. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Neymar.
So, time for changes
Number
on
17,
both sides, actually.
De Bruyne.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Mbappe.
Well, I think you can write this lot
Number
off at your
9,
peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into
Number
it.
10,
Now, can they hang on?
Messi. Coming on the field.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win
Number
now.
8, Bellingham. Number 20, Son
Van
Heung-min.
Dijk calmly
Number
anticipates.
21, Fernando
Neymar.
Torres.
And that
Number
interception
14,
was
Mohamed
most
Salah.
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
And
it.
there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And a quick reminder
Inter Milan
today to
leave
please
it
take
late,
all mid-outer
but in
bins
the end,
located
it
by the
was
entrance
great.
gate. Thank
Well, I
you
just
very
think
much
that
for your
determination
cooperation.
and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could bear... It's Iniesta!
Iniesta really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Beckenbauer, Saliba, White. Here's Rodri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Schneider. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Messi goes short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Stood up well to him there. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ribéry. Now who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Busquets. And it's Kane. He's played him through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Has a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Kane. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kane. Rodri. Busquets. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Pass is just off target. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real...
And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please join me in wishing all
To
the
look back
best
on
for
the first
members of
45
our fan
minutes.
club
A lead that's
celebrating
fully
their winning
justified for me.
anniversary
They've
today.
shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Inter Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of... Rummenigge! He's missed, but not by that far. And it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
White got a long way forward to join the attack. Iniesta. He gets big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Works it forward. And here's Iniesta. 60 minutes
The
played.
attendance for this match was 80,953.
Schneider. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a mighty effort! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
White.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Schneider. Ribery. Vinicius Junior. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
No way through. Lovely ball and decent hit! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Substitution for Inter. Number 20, Kane.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Number 21.
That's gone loose. Rummenigge. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I'd like to
Well,
draw
neither
your
side
attention
could get over.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Ribery kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Colomwani! Oh, that was no routine save.
Colomwani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rodri is offering a right smile there.
Fiddles it through. Fires from distance. Oh, bang on target. Adams tries to clear, and now they can spring out of defence. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, perfectly measured that. So it is still 0-0. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Deco. Oh, easy pickings there. Ribery. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Oh, really well played, Lewis.
There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 2 then. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, and he's through the middle. Figo could move up a gear here. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Vinicius Junior. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ribery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's... And Messi! Decent enough try. Alexander-Arnold. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Please watch the screen.
Reflections on the first half?
Inter may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Inter Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nicely aimed pass. Deco looking to get on the end of this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vinicius Junior crossed into the middle.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he welcomes it in.
Inter really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And no, that was never going to make it.
Look, it's a run defence is disliked.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Hernandez with the short one.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. Hernandez. Denilson. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
He's gone for goal. Bigo really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Could be danger here. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. He's going for goal! And that was probably asking just too much. Can he spark a counter here? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Colomwani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And here's Messi. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Rodri.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Busquets promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Olise. And he was quick to react. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Olise. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Koundé gets over and intercepts.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Saliba clears. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's an... And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cleared without complication. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba attempts a clearance. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The attendance for this match.
For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Torres. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution for Inter. Number 6, Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Ribery.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar.
Rodrigo.
Number
Well seen.
21,
Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Has a go! It's a loose ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Olise.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, and he's through the middle. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar. Good. It's Neymar! That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Roberto Carlos is behind this one. Roberto Carlos! He went for the corner.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect
has
now?
been indicated.
And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please turn your
So
attention
what do you take
to the
away from
screen
it all,
for
Jim?
information
It's just a
provided
bad
by
day
the
at the
local
office,
police.
Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Olise, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've been given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Looks for the finish. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. He's been picked out. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Pirlo. Busquets. Ribéry. Olise. Pedri. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Busquets. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Pirlo. Mbappe, he can run onto that. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi, and back it goes.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Oh, he's in! He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover there. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
We're about
goals.
to announce today's lottery numbers.
Well, after
Please watch the
45 minutes, it
screen if
is
you have a ticket.
still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution for Corinthians. Number 7, Vinicius Junior.
And the action is
Coming
back
on the
underway.
field is number 11.
Inter are probably
David
feeling
Villa.
relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the ball's a good one here. Ribery. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rodri. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great chance! Really well taken goal. First blood drawn.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that
The
defence in
attendance for this
utter
match was
confusion.
72,306.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
David Villa! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Elise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking tidy in possession here. Ribery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pirlo. He's in plenty of space here. Time and again they are repelled.
Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got away. Oh, that's nice. And here's Vinicius Junior. Inter Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Busquets for Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pirlo. And that is a little undercooked.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be
Oh, what
at
a
this time.
climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Are certainly...
And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Neither of these two want to come off. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rodri attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that's magnificent!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a sharp pass. Lovely bit of skill. Plays it in low. Wirtz!
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Decent hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. And it's Rashford. Can he finish? He scored! And they're back in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was no routine save.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Adams getting this one clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Look at the space here.
There will be 3 minutes added
Van
time.
De Bruyne. Ribéry. A temporary... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are back on the way.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Inter Milan needing a change of fortune here. Great
The
hit!
attendance for this match was 71,800.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. It's
Both sides then
number
taking this
15,
chance to turn to their benches.
Min. Coming on the field, number 11, Fernandez. Number 20, Erling
Rashford
Haaland.
has found the net here, of course. And he's certainly... Rashford! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Bruyne. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Filippo Inzaghi. Real chance here. And he tries a shot! And yes, it's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Ljungberg. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gets his pass away. Now it's Rashford. Haaland! Haaland! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Substitution in progress.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Rafinha. Rashford. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And we'd like to inform
Your
you
final
now that
thoughts,
the
Jim?
latest travel
Inter
information
desperately
is currently being
failing to
displayed on the
impose
screen.
themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Tries a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Kimmich. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Spread neatly. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Kane. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a little off target. So it is still 0-0. Ljungberg. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's certainly onside here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bernardo Silva. Ljungberg. De Bruyne.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a
Shapes to shoot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hungary with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Oh, he's in! Oh, smashing header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. Great ball if he can get there. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
1 minute added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, that was vital. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Mathias Cunha! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mathias Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Rodri attempts a clearance. Backward it goes. And it's De Bruyne.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Davids.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And one more try! It's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Inter Milan have fired them. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Davids does well to get it back. Hits one! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught.
Rafael Leao! Kimmich gets a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he was quick to react. Ljungberg.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bernardo Silva. Costa Curta. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer, number 19, Alvarez.
And that is that. Inter Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.